coming off the tail end of a very good preseason, just based on the results. And not only that, but just if you watch the way the boys played, impressed. I was blown away with it. I actually got to go and see the Man City match in person. I was over there in North Carolina, so I popped in and watched that one. And you could just see that, the guys are taking on board exactly what the manager's asking. And it's another year under our belt under Brendan, and you can see that the ideas are really formulating. So again, the idea is now to push on. Again, it's to be strong domestically. That's always kind of our bread and butter. But at the same time, it's a new Champions League format. It's going to be exciting. 8 matches now, and that gives us an extra 2 chances to go out there and potentially really give ourselves a shot to make it into the next round. So it's an exciting year in that sense. So again, for us, strong domestically and hopefully taking another step in Europe, because we know that we have the team that can do it. And again, I think that we've shown it already through the preseason that we're ready for that. So that's kind of the plan.
2 new goalkeepers, Kasper Schmeichel being one of them. How key is it to get that understanding right away when a new goalkeeper comes in when you've been used to Joe Hart?
No, it's massive. Again, replacing Joe not only on the pitch but off the pitch is really difficult, and I think they've done a great job, obviously, with Kasper. He's a man with a ton of experience as well, just like Joe, and another big presence in the locker room. And again, he's still got plenty of quality, and I think we've seen that again throughout the preseason, and I think we've all been happily surprised with that level that he still has. And again, I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong, kind of like Joe did when Joe came up here. A lot of people may have, written him off, and not because, they didn't, they doubted his quality or anything, but just because he'd been out of the limelight a little bit. He's been playing in France and then Belgium for the past 2 years. So, he was kind of out of people's eyes, out of their minds a little bit. But now I think he's going to remind everyone what a quality, keeper he is. And again, we've seen it with his feet. And some of the saves he's made, even just in my first 2 days of training here, have been unbelievable. So, no, I'm excited, to build that relationship with him, build that trust, because it's so important as a back line that you have a keeper that, instills confidence in the back line.
What about the Scottish Premiership this season? Celtic defending champions. You start up against Kilmarnock at home, Flag Day, the flag will be unfurled. How difficult will they be? I know it was a great win down at Kilmarnock to clinch the title, but they were tricky opposition last season. Do you expect much the same?
No, we expect exactly the same. We're expecting them to push on as well. Obviously, they've got a European tie that's going on, so they're going to be fresh. And they've got a lot of big games right off to start this year. So, again, we're expecting them to push on from where they were last year. They were a really tricky opposition in the past season. And, I think their managers got them playing a really, just a difficult style of football to play against. And we're expecting the exact same. So, again, it's not an easy day for us. But, when you have the crowd behind you at Flag Day, everything that's going on, all the emotion in that, I think it'll be an exciting day for our supporters. And, again, we need to start this season off right. And there's no better way to do that than at home on a Flag Day.